Hey everyone, this is Jason. I have been having some weird dreams lately, and I don't know if anybody else has been having these dreams. Sometimes, I don't know, like they're kind of a weird dream. Let me start with, it started back in the day where the first one was I was in a warehouse, okay? And I was around with these group of people, and they were teaching me how to fly. So, I'm standing in this warehouse. They're trying to tell me, I'm looking up at the ceiling, and they're like, look at that bar at the top of the ceiling. And try to imagine yourself getting closer to that bar. So, I'm sitting there trying to think my way up to the bar, surprisingly enough, and I begin to feel my body start to lose weight. I would look back down really quick, not because I was panicking or anything, but I was kind of acknowledging the power within the flight power that I had, and I would I don't know, I would just start to float. Now it's like I have the ability, I can fly. I've learned how to fly, I've been trained to take off and land and all of that fun stuff. But anyways, I'm looking up at the top of this warehouse. I'm inside the warehouse. I'm looking at the ceiling. So I'm looking up at the bar, and I'm focusing on the bar, and I put my hands up like I want to go reach for it, and I begin to feel my body like lose weight, and I become weightless. And then I can feel like I get up on my tippy toes, and then right whenever I get up on my tippy toes, I am off the ground, and I'm floating. I'm slowly going up to this bar. It's really, really slow, and I don't look down. I'm just looking up. I'm focused at that bar, and eventually I'm floating up there. And then I grab onto the bar. Okay, I grab onto this bar, and then I look down, and as soon as I look down, I feel all my weight drop. Boom, gravity kicks in. So I'm looking down, I'm like, yo man, I'm stuck up here on the top of this warehouse, man. How do I get down? So, my friends are like, let go of the bar, just let go of the bar. It'll be fine. We'll take care of it. I'm like, alright man, I'm not gonna fall, like I'm not gonna die or anything, right? So I let go of the bar, and then I don't know, it wasn't my control. I guess they were putting me back on the ground, but like I let go of the bar, and I just like float back down to the ground. And they're like, well, that was pretty good for like your first try. Like, I was kind of surprised that I was able to do it the first try. Like, not the first try, but the second try. Because the first try I kind of like, oop, and then the second try I just like floated all the way up. And then like, that was the first dream I had. The second dream I had about flying was, I wasn't in the warehouse. I was actually in a different area. I don't think it was, understanding that we live in a hologram, okay? They load up program into our head, They're like programs. Kind of like the Matrix, how you hit load and then, So, the second dream, I'm outside, and there's like, it looks like a mental hospital or something, and I remember like I was inside. I walk inside, and I go sit in the waiting room, and while I'm inside, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And then all of a sudden, like, I had this urge that I should just get up and start flying. I don't know what that was about, but like I would somehow I had gained that knowledge of how to get up off the ground. So I guess it came from the first dream that I had of it, the first training dream. And then so I hop off the ground, and everybody in there is like looking at me weird. They're all like, what's going on? What is this guy doing? Like, you're not even supposed to do that. And like, yeah, well, and then I just remember I was floating around in the hallways. I wasn't even like, I was maybe like 2 or 3 feet around the ground. I'd be messing with people. I'd be like I was just like standing up and just hovering, hovering down the hallway. It was pretty cool. And then I wake up from that dream, and then the next time, like these dreams are like separated. Like I wouldn't have them all in sequential days, you know, they were like scheduled in different days. But anyway, so my other dream, I was at a skate park, right? And I'm at this skate park with a bunch of people, and I decided, you know, I want to do some tricks and stuff, you know, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like we made up a dance or something to it, because I would like glide, I would like hop up in the air, and it's like I was in slow motion or something, and I would just like do a kick in the air and then like land back down, you know. It was pretty stylish. It was pretty fun. Like, I'd do flips in the air, I'd jump up and do like a slow motion flip. It was pretty fun. But anyway, sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just trying to be a little quiet because everybody in my house is asleep. So, but it's no big deal. But anyways, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was really, really cool that I had those dreams. And you know, I don't know. I got other dreams that I've had. I'll post the other one next. But anyways, you know, so I'm doing that. I'm in the skate park and I'm just floating up in the air, doing all these like turns and kicks and like hopping around, gliding around. I'd hop from one side of the park to the other, just to be cool, you know. It was whatever. And everybody was like doing it with me, you know, just following me. And I'm like, yo, this is pretty fun, you know, I want to do that in like my waking reality. But I mean, I guess they explained to me that I can't, and you know, it's not really time yet for that. There's a lot of changes going on in this world right now. They're trying to shut down a lot of government systems. They're trying to fix things around the place. I mean, there's a lot of people that have gotten lost with their power. You know, the government was created to help society, not, you know, they just got power sick, you know. It's hard to explain. It's not like entirely their fault, you know, that they got lost in the money game, and that, you know, that's another video, okay? Anyways, the other dream that I had, which was even cooler, was and normally I don't really fly that high. I mean, because if you think about it, the higher you fly, the less air there is, and the less air there is, it's harder to breathe. So, I mean, I try to keep that reality in mind too. I mean, I know I can straight up sit on the sun, on the surface of the sun, and not be touched. Like, I'd be chilling on the sun, having a picnic with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, reality rules don't really apply to me, especially in my dreams. Like, I have some crazy, like, insane physics broken dreams, like. But anyways, I'm in this another dream. After the skate park dream, I get in this other dream, and they're just like, go play, I guess, you know. And I go out and I do my thing. I just remember sometimes I'll be in Walmart, and I'll be Walmart. I'll be in Walmart and I'll be flying around in Walmart, like. It's just so funny. But anyways, I'll be doing retarded stuff sometimes, man. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I'll be flying around anywhere. I don't even care. Like, flying is like the most easiest way of transportation. Like, the etheric atmosphere. Etheric? I don't even know how to say that word. But people are telling me that the etheric atmosphere of the Earth, which is a larger ring, which is way out in space, it hasn't actually reached our planet yet. But it's condensing. It's a condensing ring or sphere. It's an atmosphere. But once this atmosphere is applied to our planet, it will activate a certain section of our pineal gland, which will allow us to have a controlled ability to fly on our own planet. But right now it's not going to happen for a while. Obviously, we still have to do some cleanup around here. A lot of people are still sleeping. They're awake, but they're asleep. But and you know, if we can't wake up everybody, I mean, you can't tell somebody to believe. You gotta kind of trick them into believing. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a bad trick or anything. It's actually for the betterment of evolution. I mean, if they really don't want to know, make them know. You know what I'm saying? Like, make them believe. Give them something. Like, manipulation isn't a bad thing as long as it's for a bigger cause. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to be manipulated. I'm being manipulated. If I wasn't being manipulated, I wouldn't be here. I would be out there. I'd be doing all kinds of crazy crap out there. I mean, I'm not crazy, but I'm like really, really powerful, I guess, in my light body out there. So, you know, those are my flying dreams. I hope they were interesting. Hopefully some people I know there are other people out there that have had them before, because I've met some people. Yeah, I've met some people that I know on YouTube. I watched a lot of people's videos on YouTube, like I said in my intro. And some of these ascended masters, they may not say that they're ascended masters, because it does bring up a lot of pride issues with people, and a lot of people like to try to condemn them or like criticize, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those hidden things. You don't really need to tell anybody that you're an ascended master, because you tell somebody that and they're like, to be honest, if I ever said that, I'm an ascended master, that brings up a lot of pride in yourself. It makes you feel like you're superior to somebody else, but nobody is superior to another. We are all equal. I want you all to understand that. We are all equal. It doesn't matter who has what power or who, what, and where. You know what I mean? You all should be treating each other with respect, because you never know who is feeding you that power. The person that is feeding you that power might be one of those people that aren't even using that power, if you're following what I'm saying. So you gotta be careful who you treat, how you treat people, how you treat others, because it's a collective experiment. Not just an experiment, but you know, it's a process. Everybody's going through this process, and other people, some people will go through it quicker than the others, but that's only due to acceleration. But everyone will soon be on the same page. We don't want to lose anybody in this. This is a 100% effort, joint effort. And the ones that do not wish to cooperate, we will make them cooperate. I mean, because otherwise they would just die and their energy would be absorbed by the next person. So that would be the whole theory of taking someone's life. You kill somebody, you're taking their energy. The energy is usually divided amongst the whole. You know, when somebody dies, the next person closest to them receives that energy and then divides it, and then it multiplies and divides. Anyways, I don't mean to be blabbing about other topics. I tend to do that a lot. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but hopefully it'll widen everybody's array of understanding. But if anybody's had any experiences or anything, I'm also hearing that push out our information quickly, because I'm hearing rumors that there might be a power outage soon, like probably a couple months I'm thinking. If not then, it might be next year. I'm not sure. You never know when, you just know that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just know that it's gonna happen. All I can say is that only time will tell. Just want to make sure that everybody understands we do have these dreams for a reason, and usually it's to prepare for the future. And I'll also explain that my other dream that I had on my next video. So hopefully y'all enjoying this. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Be good to your people. Alright? Don't be mean. Play nice.